y'all? Welcome to Better Basketball Minds, where I'm going to teach you the connection between your mind and performance. I'm here to take your game to the next level. Listen, I've learned several things by watching the Boston Celtics. I've learned things about watching Jalen Brown and Terry Rozier, those two specifically. So if you watch the series of these videos, your game is going to go to the next level. But I need you to think outside the box. Welcome to the Matrix. We're going to think differently than other people think. We are going to play chess and we're not going to play checkers. So you got to pay attention. The first thing I want to tell you that you have to learn is about this experiment they did in 1957. They did an experiment in 1957 in a movie theater, right? They wanted to see the power of subliminal messages and if it was even real. So what happened was they flashed across the screen during the previews, go get popcorn and go get a soda, go get a Coca-Cola. That's what they flashed. It was so fast that it wasn't even able to register in our eyes. It was like 0.2 or something. It was just really, really quick. What they found was astounding results, that it resulted in more sales. Everybody was going to get popcorn, everybody was going to get Coca-Cola, and they didn't understand why. What they realized was subliminal messages are real. What does that tell us? That tells us that your subconscious can pick up information that you're not even aware of, and it picks up 100, 1,000 times more than your conscious mind can pick up. Right? At one time, you don't even know what it's picking up, but it's picking up various things. Right? This leads me to talk about the two programs. Go watch the rest of my videos. I talk about the Confident program and the Fear of Failure or Fear of Success program. You got two programs down in your inner mind. There's more than that, but I want to keep it simple. Listen, once you enter flow, once you enter a little bit of rhythm, the Confident program starts to turn on. It's not necessarily that you hit the free throw or that you hit the layup that's making you start to feel good. It's a thought, it's a program that starts to kick on and makes your body feel good. Once this Confident program starts to turn on, you're more instinctive. Your shots hitting, instead of going in and out, it precisely hits. You're more creative. Everything starts to flow. But you have to get in rhythm first. What I found out is you can enter this rhythm or you can enter this flow right away, and you can do it simply by thinking. You can change your state of mind. You can change how you feel just by thinking. So right there, we figured out what the Confident program is. Number two, we've got the Fear of Failure program. This is what most players play with because you got high expectations. You got coaches who will yell and they want things a particular way. And if you don't know how to handle that, most players play in fear of failure. When I play in fear of failure and I do not want to fail and I want to win so bad I don't want to fail, I feel like a robot. I don't feel like myself. I feel tense. Right? I feel tight. Sometimes I feel like I'm inside my head too much. I cannot relax and I cannot play. A lot of times that happens when you are playing against people who you perceive as being a higher talent level than you. They may be taller, they may be longer, they may be more athletic, they may have more clout, right? They may be the best team. So you play with fear of failure for a majority of the game. Now let me tell you why younger players don't want to worry about the mental game. Because when you in the AAU circuit or when you play in regular season, you're not playing anybody too tough. Usually you play people at your talent level or below. You're comfortable, right? There's more of an opportunity to get that free throw, to get that layup, right? You feel more comfortable. Hey, you got this. They're not too fast. They're not too strong. They're not too big. So you cool, right? That's what you say within yourself. Now the moment that so that gives more of an opportunity for that Confident program to turn on, and then you play your best. Okay, now check this out. When you play a team that you play for the championship, or you play a team that's more talented, most of the time that fear of failure program turns on. But when you're younger, that only happens once in a while when you get to the championship and you feel all good about yourself because you made it to the championship, right? And this is where inconsistent play comes from. from this confident program turning on or from this fearful program turning on, right? You can practice the same amount of shots. You can put in a lot of work in the gym, but if that fear of failure or fear of success program turns on, you will not play your best game, right? So let's talk about Jalen Brown. Let's talk about Terry Rozier. When I watch players play, I don't just watch the ball going through the hole. I watch their body language. I watch how confident they are, how much rhythm, how much flow they have. And I'm telling you what, Jalen Brown and Terry Rozier are dangerous, but not because of what they can do physically, because I can tell they know how to work on their mind. So I noticed Jalen Brown, he had Kevin Love in front of him in the first game, and he had a hard jab step. And he looked at Kevin Love, and he went back, shot the three, and gave him one of these. Right? I knew he was in flowed in. See, listen, normally players will perceive Kevin Love as being this, oh my God, he's an all-star. He played in Minnesota. He has so many rebounds. He knows how to play, blah, 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 blah. And in your mind, you will blow up how good Kevin Love was. But because Jalen Brown worked on his mind, nothing bothers him. He can have LeBron James in front of him, right? It does not matter. He will play his best because I know that he works on his mindset. They even said that he has a mental coach that he works with before every single game. This is why he's good. All right? So you got to understand, every game you have these, I call it environmental stimuli. It's basically things from the outside. You can have your coaches that can scream at you. You can have players that, that may be good or something that you perceive as good. It can be anything from the environment that can throw your game off. But if you work on your mental game, you can control which program will turn on. This is why I have great success. When parents come to me and say, hey, my kid is in a shooting slump, you have to get him out. When they say my kid is not being aggressive, I just look at them and say, don't worry about it. Next game, it will be better. I guarantee it. I don't have time to say, oh, maybe, or anything like that. When you learn the mental skills that you have to learn, then automatically you can control which program to turn on. And you don't have to wait to the third or second quarter to get in flow. You can get in the flow right away. And I'm telling you, the points per game will go from 10 to 25 if you learn how to do this. This stuff is potent. I'm letting you know.